We're getting set up here. It says I'm live now. Push that back a little bit. Tip forward. Good morning for the early birds. We got about 4 minutes here. Just to get my fingers warmed up. The house is a little colder at night. It's like 80, 70, 62, and then I turn on the wood stove when I wake up. So it keeps warming each individual room up a little differently. The fan spreads it around a little bit. Of course, the plants are growing out on the front porch, so that has a space heater so it doesn't freeze. Keeps the plants growing a little better. I keep it on for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'll probably stop because most of the things have germinated. I just have to remember to keep them watered and keep them from drying out. Good morning, everybody. I did have a whole bunch of people that were online before I was. Hi, Jim. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Pat, Casey. It's Saturday, so some people are on live. I know Elizabeth said she was going to come on live. Hello. Hang in there, people with kids. Went to the store yesterday. We didn't go to the store. We went to the app and bought from Pick and Save, and they loaded it into our car yesterday. I noticed they had like 4 or 5 open slots. You know, they just tell you we have an open slot at 2 or 3 or 5. You go there, they take everything, put it in the back of your car, ask you, do you want the slip up front? I go, no, just put the slip back there. We take it home, put the stuff on the table in the garage. Clean up everything, move anything that's in plastic, kind of wash the oranges and apples, celeries. So I hope everybody's hanging in there. Call your parents, make sure they're okay. Grandparents especially, keep them out of the flow of traffic right now. You should not be with any large group at all. Anybody who is, they're just risking too much. And until we get a real quick half-hour test where you go in, you get tested, yes, you're positive, no, you're not. Hi, I'm Guy Kaplan. This is my kitchen. It's Saturday morning. I got some great music for you. Actually, there's no repeats. This is all music that I have not sung in the last 38 days to you folks. 38 days. Wow. So, yeah, all those thank yous. Yeah, thank you for those little punches that you do there. We have a nice core group listening, so I really appreciate the folks that listen. Don't you know it's darkness before the dawn, and this thought keeps me moving on. If we could heed these early warnings, the time is now, quite early morning. If we could heed these early warnings, the time is now, quite early morning. Some say that humankind won't long endure, but what makes them so doggone sure? I know that you who hear my singing could make those freedom bells go ringing. I know that you who hear my singing could make those freedom bells go ringing. You know it's dark before the dawn, and this thought keeps me from moving on. If we could heed these early warnings, the time is now, quite early morning. If we could heed these early warnings, the time is now, quite early morning. Until we have no more to do, and so we keep on while we live. There we go. Until we have no more to give. And when these fingers can strum no longer, and the old banjo to young ones stronger, and when these fingers can strum no longer, and the old banjo to young ones stronger. So though it's darkest before the dawn, these thoughts keep us moving on through all this world of joy and sorrow. We still can sing in tomorrow through all this world of joy and sorrow. We still can have singing tomorrow before the dawn, and these thoughts keeping on. If we could heed these early warnings, the time is now, quite early morning. If we could heed these early warnings, the time is now, quite early morning. Boy, there's a lot in there from Pete Seeger from a long time ago. Shines bright on the neighbor's fields. You can hear the gravel crackle underneath our wheels. Well, I know just how the early bird feels on the awful hilly daddy Willie trip. Even with the stars, there isn't much light. Daddy says he's mourning, but it might be right. But it sure as heck looks like the middle of the night on the awful Hilly Daddy Willie trip. It's an old John McCutcheon song. We've got books on the banjos packed up in the truck. There's juice in the jar, coffee in the cup. It's so early even the sun ain't up on the awful Hilly Daddy Willie trip. I'm gonna try it again. We've got books and the banjo packed up in the truck. There's juice in the jar, coffee in the cup. It's so early even the sun ain't up on the awful Hilly Daddy Willie trip. I'll get that. The lights in the city look just like stars. Up in the sky, Daddy shows me Mars. We've been driving for an hour, haven't seen any cars on the awful Hilly Daddy Willie trip. But little by little, it's turning into day. Daddy's gotta sing tonight, and I'm gonna play in North Carolina, far away on the awful Hilly Daddy Willie trip. Try that. We got books and the banjo packed into the truck. We got books and the banjo packed into the truck. There's juice in the jar, coffee in the cup. It's so early even the sun ain't up on the awful Hilly Daddy Willie trip. Mama and Peter are at home Mommy and Peter are asleep at home. I hope they'll be all right, all alone. Tonight we're gonna call them on the telephone on the awful Hilly Daddy Willie trip. And I've got a dozen questions for everything new. It's a mighty long journey when you're only two, and the world's a lot bigger than I ever knew on the awful Hilly Daddy Willie trip. We've got books and the banjo packed into the truck. There's juice in the jar, coffee in the cup. It's so early even the sun ain't up on our awful Hilly Daddy Willie trip. So when the fiddle's put away and the last tale told, we'll cuddle up tonight as the air gets cold. And when I wake up in the morning, I'll be 3 years old on our awful Hilly Daddy Willie trip. We've got books and the banjos packed up in the truck. There's juice in the jar, coffee in the cup. It's so early even the sun ain't up on the awful Hilly Daddy Willie trip. We got books and the banjos packed into the truck. There's juice in the jar, coffee's in the cup. It's so early even the sun ain't up on the awful Hilly Daddy Willie trip. John McCutcheon. And he is from over there by North Carolina and other places. He used to come to Wisconsin every year and visit his mom up in near Wausau somewhere. And he played over at loved to play at the Wisconsin Rapids Memorial Library. They have a great singing series over there that they'll probably start up again someday. What do we got here? People who love words, as this man did. What a great poet. Sit by my side, come as close as the air. share in a memory of gray, and wander in my words, and dream about the pictures that I've played, of changes. Green leaves of summer turn red in the fall, brown and to yellow they fade, and then they have to die, trapped within the circle of time, of changes. Scenes of my young years wear warm in my mind, visions of shadows that chime. One day I returned and found they were the victims of the vines, of changes. The world spinning madly, it drifts in the dark, swings through the hollow of haze, a race around that star, a journey through the universe ablaze with changes. Sit by my side, come as close as the air, share in the memory of gray, and wandered in my words, and dream about the pictures that I played, of changes. Moments of magic will glow in the night, all fear of the forest are gone, but when the moment breaks, they sweep away by golden drops of dawn, of changes. Passions will part to a strange melody, as fire will sometimes burn cold like petals in the wind. We're puppets to the silver strings of souls, of changes. Your tears will be trembling now here, somewhere else. One last cup of wine we'll pour, I'll kiss you one moment time, and leave you on the rolling river shores of changes. So sit by my side, come as close as the air, share in the memory of gray, and wander in my words, and dream about the pictures that I played, of changes. The great words of Phil Ochs. Wow. I was just reading about Phil. He didn't live there. He lived to 34. Wrote thousands of great songs that are still out there, still prevalent. They still sing them all the time. He's sung by thousands of people. Well, this is the clean version of this song. There are many, many versions of this. They all come from the bars of England. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 7 old ladies got stuck in the lavatory. They were there from Sunday till Saturday. Nobody knew they were there. The first to come in was the minister's daughter. She went there to pass some superfluous water. She pulled on the chain and the rising tide caught her, and no one knew they were there. You can look it up after. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 7 old ladies got locked in the lavatory. They were there from Sunday till Saturday. Nobody knew they were there. The next to come in was dear Mrs. Mason. The stalls were all full, so she pissed in the basin. And that is the water that I washed my face in, and nobody knew she was there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 7 old ladies got locked in the lavatory. They were there from Sunday to Saturday. Nobody knew they were there. The 3rd old lady was Amelia Garpickle. Her urge was sincere, her reaction was fickle. She hurdled the door, she'd forgotten her nickel, and nobody knew she was there. And the 4th to come in was old Mrs. Humphrey. She shifted and jiggled to get herself comfy. Then to her dismay, she could not get her bum free, and nobody knew she was there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 7 old ladies locked in the lavatory. They were there from Sunday till Saturday. Nobody knew they were there. The 5th to come in was old Mrs. Draper. She sat down, she herself sat down, and then found there was no paper. She had to clean up with a plasterer scraper, and nobody knew she was there. The 6th old lady was Emily Clancy. She went there 'cause something tickled her fancy, but when she got there it was ants in her fancy, and nobody knew she was there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 7 old ladies got locked in the lavatory. They were there from Sunday till Saturday. Nobody knew she was there. The 7th old lady was Elizabeth Bender. She went there to repair a broken suspender. It snapped up and ruined her feminine gender. Nobody knew she was there. The janitor came in the early morning. He opened the door, and without any warning, the 7 old ladies, their seats were adorning, and nobody knew they were there. Oh dear, what can the matter be? 7 old ladies got locked in the lavatory. They were there from Sunday till Saturday. Nobody knew they were there. Anyways, an English pub song, the clean version. My favorite Wisconsin songs. When I was raised a city boy, I knew no country ways. I spent my adolescence in a fogged up hippie haze. And just when life of drink and drugs had almost done me in, she came along and took me where I always should have been. She's the Belle of Boscobel, my heartthrob country queen. She's pure, she's organic, and she never treats me mean. I met her, I loved her since the day I met her at the John Deere store. She's all I ever wanted, I just could not handle more. She was a farmer's daughter, and I'm proud to say it's true. She was her daddy's pride and joy till his life was through. He fell into a baler one unhappy summer's day, but left the whole farm to my love before he passed away. She's the Belle of Boscobel, my heartthrob country queen. She's pure, she's organic, and she never treats me mean. I loved her since the day I met her at the John Deere store. She's all I ever wanted, I just could not handle more. So now we live in splendor there amid the pigs and trees. We're happy as to lark when we're in shit up to our knees. We do our thing out in the fields from dawn till setting sun, then come back home to feed and breed till the working is all done. 'Cause she's the Belle of Boscobel, my heartthrob country queen. She's pure, she's organic, and she never treats me mean. I loved her since the day I met her at the John Deere store. She's all I ever wanted, I just could not handle more. The Belle of Boscobel by Chuck Schatz. He's hard to find on the internet. I don't know if he ever did a lot. I'm doing two Phil Oak songs today. A great poet. There's no place in this world where I belong when I'm gone, and I won't know the right from the wrong when I'm gone, and you won't find me singing on this song when I'm gone, so I guess I'll have to do it while I'm here. And I won't feel the flowing of the time when I'm gone, and all the pleasures of love will be mine when I'm gone. My pen won't pour out a lyric line when I'm gone, so I guess I'll have to do it while I'm here. And I won't breathe embracing air when I'm gone, and I can't even worry about my cares when I'm gone. Won't be asked to do my share when I'm gone, so I guess I'll have to do it while I'm here. And I won't be running from the rain when I'm gone. I can't even suffer from the pain when I'm gone. Can't say who's to praise who's to blame when I'm gone? So I guess I'll have to do it while I'm here. Won't see the gold of the sun when I'm gone, and the evenings and the mornings will be one when I'm gone. Can't be singing louder than your guns when I'm gone, so I guess I'll have to do it while I'm here. All my days won't be dances of delight when I'm gone, and the sands will be shifting from my sight when I'm gone. Can't add my name to the fight when I'm gone, so I guess I'll have to do it while I'm here. I won't be laughing at the lies when I'm gone, and I can't question how or when or why when I'm gone. Can't live proud enough to die when I'm gone, so I guess I'll have to do it while I'm here. There's no place in this world where I belong when I'm gone, and I won't know the right from the wrong when I'm gone, and you won't find me singing this song when I'm gone, so I guess I'll have to do it. I guess I'll have to do it. Guess I'll have to do it while I'm here. Well, thank you for tuning in. This is Guy Kaplan. Stay safe, stay well. I keep saying that. It's about 37 days now I've sung. And I will see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Kind of a kid show. Every Sunday I put in a few more kid songs. And be safe.